Hey guys, me again. It's me again. I want to tell you about 3.5 years ago. Y'all wouldn't believe where I was, man. I was here in my apartment, but I was $1,200 behind on my rent. I had no food coming in. Welfare took their time helping me. After my job injury, it took them a long time to help and just give me food stamps. They wouldn't pay my rent for me. And they knew I was getting a settlement, but they didn't want to wait for me to get it. So I almost got kicked out on the street. My daughter helped me immensely with food before welfare started up. I think they give me like $350 or something a month. Um, but I was behind on my rent, $1,200, and I was getting over my job injury. Uh, I was getting shots and stuff in my back, man, cortisone shots and stuff. Got kind of jacked on my job, and so I had to sue them. And the settlement was being worked on, but it took a minute to go through. And during that time, I couldn't work because I was really well. I did work at the liquor store, but I wasn't doing nothing real heavy lifting or nothing. I was like dusting and putting some food on the shelves and stuff. Nothing, real strenuous. And well, anyway, I just want to tell everybody don't give up hope because you could wake up one day, it could be bad one day, and you could wake up the next day and it could be totally awesome, man. Completely different. Because there was times when I felt like getting into drugs or something to sell them and stuff to make some money to keep my apartment and stuff. I mean, I was in the alley looking for cans and stuff, and to get some bread or whatever, some Lucy's at the store, cigarettes, Lucy's. Uh, then I started working at the store after I started getting my shots and stuff, and I'd make like $15 a day and about 7 Lucy's or so. And I did that about 3 days a week. That's all they needed me and stuff. So I was getting in a little money, but I was still behind. So the settlement come in anyway, and uh, it was bad all that time. But then that one day, everything changed. Then I got me a car. I got money in the bank. I'm working part time now, but I make good money, even though it's part time. Real pretty good money. And so I'm just saying, if you're going through a hard time right now, not to give up. Don't give up hope because each day brings a new things. And that don't mean they all got to be bad things. They're good things every day too. Because I know some days I'd wake up and I go, man, what's the use putting up with this crap, man? Trying to be cool and live sober and all that crap. Well, I didn't mean crap saying it's crap. I'm just saying, I was saying that at the time. So, and then I woke up that one day and the lawyer called me and everything changed. So I got me a car. I got money in the bank now. And if you would have told me that 3.5 years ago, uh, I don't know if I'd believed you or not, to be quite frank about it. My faith was really diminishing slowly, but it was. And I just thank God that He brought me through that eye of the storm, like the song by Ray Stevenson, Eye of the Storm. He brought me through that storm because that was a storm, man. Thinking you're going to hear on your door, or see a note on your door if you're gone, that you got to get your stuff out. I was $1,200 behind. If it wasn't for the landlord, they got new people here. I don't care for them. They don't do crap. But the landlord at that time of this complex, he was a very nice person, man. He had some mercy on me, or he could have just kicked me on out. But I told him the situation, what was happening. I'm waiting on the settlement. He said, well, don't worry about it, man. When you get it, just make sure you pay your rent. I said, oh, yeah, for real. I sure will. So if you're going through a hard time right now, don't give up because life is good, man. It's just we go through hard times. Everybody does. But we can't give up, and try to kill ourselves with drugs and, you know, every other thing that could kill us real fast. We're going to die eventually anyway. Why rush it? You know what I'm saying? So just don't give up hope and pray and ask God to help you, whatever you're going through. And He will. He's always helped me. I mean, I've been through times, a lot of worse times than what I'm just telling you about right now. I mean, I've been through times, man. No jive, man. And God's always seemed to brought us through and brought me through, and I'm still alive. And there's a purpose for our lives, especially if we're still alive. If we're still alive, there's hope. Always hope. So don't give up hope, no matter how bad it seems. I'll be quiet now. I ain't gonna preach to y'all all night, but just want you to know 3.5 years ago I was hit, but I'm cool now.